Hey music fans, as a roadie I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rockstar.
It's a live version, but it's my favorite version sound-wise, and it's just, this band just is, it's a fun band. I love it so much.
This is my next episode of Rock Gods and Road Dogs with my friend here, Mr. Rock and Roll. You guys should subscribe to his channel if you don't already. This guy's as cool as he seems on screen. He's such a great dude to talk to. I really enjoyed his company, and he's been introducing me some new music, which is what it's all about. At least my YouTube channel is. And so this is a band called Status Quo. Had heard of them, and now I'm a fan. He's right. They're really good. A little reveal there, right? A little spoiler alert. Anyhow, let's jump this together. You guys can let me know what you think as always. Tell me in the comments what you think of Mr. Rock and Roll. I always say that, Mr. Rock and Roll. And what you think of Status Quo. Let's do this. Thanks, guys.
What's going on, everybody? Mr. Rock and Roll. I'm here today on Joel Roadie's channel. He has invited me over, and we just did a song, The Sisters of Mercy. The title of that song was More, if you want to check that out. Boy, it was good, and now it's my turn. I said, since The Sisters of Mercy had a long intro, what better song than Caroline by Status Quo? Do you know much about this band?
I've heard of them. I know they're from England, and that's about all I know.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
So this is
they're not a new band, though. They've been around for a little bit, right?
They've been around since the 60s. They've been
Okay.
around a long time. So this band, I'm not surprised you don't know much about them. For whatever reason, they did not make it big in America, but everywhere else, they're like queen status. They're way up there. I don't know why or how that happened, but boy, I'm ready to watch you here. This is like that boogie, good feeling rock and roll back in the day. And this is my favorite version. So, I hope you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Sweet.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
All right. It's on you. Let's do it.
Do it.
Status quo, or status for all you refined gentlemen out there. Come on now. I'm going to try to watch you on this one.
Okay.
But it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. This intro is called The Wailer, where they have this long, like, The Wailer.
Calm before the storm.
Oh man, this whole band's vibe is just high energy all the time throughout every show. Weirdly enough, this is when they're like past their prime, but it's still my favorite one. This one. According to people, it's past their prime. I'm already hearing it in my head. Here we go, my boy Rick. This man slaps his rhythm like violently strums.
Doing a yoga thing out there. Oh, yeah.
Look at that! Yeah!
Oh, that was great.
Relentless song right there.
All right, you got a new fanboy. So it's funny, you said during the Sisters of Mercy, you're like, oh, I hear, what was it? It wasn't Warrant. It was who? It was Whitesnake. It was
Whitesnake. Yeah.
Whitesnake. And this is my one that's I kept thinking of Marty McFly.
Oh, absolutely.
Because the guitar had that same clean Chuck Berry,
Yes.
anchor to it. It was great. And then the best part of this to me was the very, very end where the keys came up in the mix and he just started rocking out, and then that guitar came in, and I'm like, oh, these guys are so good.
Yeah. Well, what's crazy is that's just the opening of that. Like they always open with that song, and then there's like the rest of the show is that energy. I don't know how bands like that survive for 40 years, like physically. It's one of those.
Well, you saw him stretching before he was on stage and he was kind of moving around and keep going, and now you know why. It's physical.
Oh, yeah. Caroline.
Oh, so rock and roll is alive and well.
Absolutely. So and actually, Mike, you said Chuck Berry, my band. I'm just going to talk about it real quick. My band started working on our second album. It's called Proceed Without Caution. And this hasn't been announced yet, so it's on your channel first.
Hey.
You mentioned Chuck Berry. We're actually writing a song called Johnny Done Good. And so Chuck Berry wrote Johnny Be Good. Then they actually covered Bye Bye Johnny, which is huge. People love their version. And we said, let's cap that trilogy off and call it Johnny Done Good. So nice. I love Chuck Berry. I love Chuck Berry so much. He's
my ding-a-ling.
Yeah. Grandpa rock and roll.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked him, man. Their whole catalog is just that.
Have you ever seen that video? It's him and Keith Richards, and Keith Richards just sitting there like a schoolboy, just listening to Chuck Berry. It's super, super cool to see. The gods dude, and Chuck Berry, those fun stuff. The respect level, honestly, for both of them, and that is just so huge, so cool.
Well, that's how I feel about just anybody that's made it. It doesn't even have to be in the genres that I like. We were talking about NSYNC on my channel. I respect those guys. They're not my favorite on the planet, but I still respect them for what they've done.
I think so too. Yep.
Just to further that, like Eminem, don't really listen to him super often. I respect the absolute monster out of him. The dude's a beast at what he does. So
king of a genre.
These guys are just a bunch of fun rock songs. There's nothing heavy about them. At least, as far as I'm aware, all of their songs are just like, girl, rock and roll, having fun, done. There's no let's sing about heavy subjects today.
I'd love to go out for beers with these guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They are phenomenal. So I would highly recommend 15 of their songs are stuck in this head of mine. That's just the one. That's the one that was stuck today. And I said, perfect. Let's do this one.
Cool. Yeah, I totally liked it a lot. I don't know how you couldn't, it's just such a cool groove. And they, like you said, they seem like such good guys. They're just out there jamming.
People that know me, in the real world, they'll see me just doing this out in public. And it's usually this song, at least right now. I'll just hear that. You
know what I heard a bit of is Mark Knopfler.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah?
I could see that.
A little bit. That same kind of just fun vibe of just cruising. 1950 Chevy going down the highway.
Yep. All you need, what is it? The three chords? That's all you need.
Yep.
Give them 3 chords. That's it.
Yep.
Well, sweet. This was fun.
Yeah, man, that was fun. I love being introduced to new stuff. Thank you for introducing me to a band that I think I'm gonna like a lot. I'm gonna jump into it
Yeah.
now and start listening to more of them. Maybe I gotta know where I knew him from now. I gotta look to see. I'm wondering maybe one of the roadies I brought on one of my interviews. Maybe he was toured with them or something. But I gotta look it up now and piece it all together in my brain,
Yes.
my
Yes,
feeble little
please.
brain. Be like, oh, that's why I knew those guys. But I definitely never heard them before. So thank you.
Good. Yeah, they're retired now, but they were giants everywhere else but here. But better late than never is what I always say. Better
Yeah.
late than never.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
All right, my brother. Thank you guys on my channel. If you're not subscribed to Mr. Rock and Roll,
Please
I
do.
am. And you should be
Yes.
too. And I look forward to your new album, man. I really do. I think that's going to be awesome. Do you know when you're going to release it yet? Or
Oh, it's gonna be next year. We
okay.
like just started, but we have all the tracks like scratched out. Like they're rough takes, but we
Sure.
have to like hear the ideas. Now let's get going with the like final stuff. So
Awesome.
a lot of cool stuff happening. Got to
I'll be
keep that
listening to it
rock
first.
alive. Good.
Thank you, my
Good.
brother. I'll talk to you soon.
See y'all later.
Hey, the podcast is over. What are you still doing here? Well, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks.